All right, we are back. Round two. Welcome in, Freddie. All right, expert account. Wanted to make sure that if I only can get one more stream in today, that it's this one, because I'm not sure I'll be able to get one in tomorrow. I go back to work. So if all else fails, the other round I will record it and just upload it, so I don't interfere with anybody streaming. I don't need all three accounts to be highlighted. This is the one I'm really focusing on. This is my account that I most want to teach expert. That's my main goal with streaming. So this is the most important one at the moment. My second account should be expert soon. So then it'll become those two accounts are the ones everyone will see all the time. And pro, if I'm running short, will be the one that we'll leave behind. But at this stage, my second account is just it's an advanced pro, at least in my opinion, with my skill set and stuff. My clubs are really good for what I need to do in pro. I could almost play expert, but I'd like to have a level up driver than where I'm at. So either Extra Mile 7, APOC 3, or Thorhammer 4. When I get to either one of those, the other account will go to expert as well. John, Brandon, Eric, thank you. Welcome. We do need a little better luck. I also am going to try to I'm generally going to play this one a little smarter. If all else fails, I'd like to at least get the minus 24 and just be, top 10. But I'm going to strive for a drop or two. But I'd like to just play it smarter. After the last round, knowing sometimes you have a couple good opening rounds and it just feels like you can't mess up. And you don't want to forget that you can mess up. It is certainly very easy to do in a lot of cases. All right, we're set for hole one. Just wanted to make sure. Thank you, V-Man. If nothing else, I'd like to get another little special side banner. Top 10. It's respectable. An expert that's always respectable. I'm still itching for my top 3 banner, but it's not easy, especially because I'm in Master 2. My bracket is going to be heavily filled with skilled players. My opening round bracket, I had a guy that has gold and silvered in Master and has like 3 golds in expert. If someone like that is in my bracket, getting first is going to be super difficult. But we don't want to worry about the other people. We just want to have the best round we can and give us the best chance we can. That is the whole point of tournaments. Don't worry about your competition too much. Just do your best. If you can do your best, if you can walk away feeling proud of your score, then the position doesn't necessarily matter that much. Should be all right. Yep, that's how you got to go at it. Top 10 is a very, very solid finish if you're in the level you should be in. Even rookie. Top 10 is great if you're really a rookie. Everybody wants the first, but 1 out of every 200 people or 220 people gets to take that first place. Welcome back, James. Hey, Brendan. Going good. Wasn't super pleased with my last round, but not super disappointed in it either. I made a lot of mistakes, and I recovered a lot of them. The score it wasn't where I want it to be, but I really can't ask for more. Nice, we're at max. This is actually right where I'd like to be. In an optimal world. That's coming in. We're going to come over just a touch more because that was coming in still right at the pin, but I want it to come in more. So we're looking at about close to 7 rings here. Probably not going to be in the hole with the great. Damn. I wish I would have hit perfect there. Had a chance at it. Well, thanks, Lenny. Good to know, the hello is all I ask sometimes. I don't necessarily expect everyone to hang out and chat. If I know you're watching on a TV and actually watching, and it's not just my viewer is, showing me a false number, I'm happy. It's always nice to see a healthy chat, though. No problem. There's always a few people that hang out and just watch. I do it sometimes myself, especially late at night. A lot of times people see me in the very beginning, I'll talk, say a few messages, but then I'll just kind of sit back and watch. Especially when I'm actually, oh, nice. Yeah, I do that a lot too. I play at the same time. Um, unless if I'm watching something to try and maybe get an idea of a shot because I'm not liking the shot I have or something, that'll be a time I definitely, if I'm not chatting, it's because I'm very actively watching the screen. So sometimes I miss a lot of what's going on in the chat. More so when I'm watching other people than when I'm streaming. I see most everything when I'm streaming because I want to make sure that if anybody asks me a question about something they're having trouble with, I see it. So I try my best to keep up on the chat. Not bad though, Brendan. I don't know if you saw my pro round I just did, but it was rough. I ended with a minus 21, and I was damn proud of that minus 21 because of what it took to get it. I mean, you could always just start that post, Freddie. Yeah, thanks, Lenny. I wish I would have got there was 2 more that were missed saves that it was very close. If I would have got those and got the minus 23, I would have been much happier. Yeah, Freddie. Most of the people that check out, my stream are on the 19th hole. Most. I'm sure there's a couple that aren't, but for the most part. Whew, that's some tough wind. Yeah, expert likes to do that to you. Weekend round, they like to juice up a couple of the holes and make it a little harder. Good shot. That's pretty typical of what people do here is end short. That headwind is hard to judge how much you need to adjust for with the bouncing, not necessarily the wind. I'm going to go like there. Cutting down to 3.5 this time. And 20%, so about 1.6 extra. So we're looking at exactly 10 rings. God damn it, move my target. I don't know with the great. Whew, man, it was good though. It was a good attempt at it. Definitely got the adjustments where we want. Thanks, ATM. So I think I want to change it to 3 backspin here. If the wind is similar on the back 9. Or just a tip over 3. 3.5 is still just a touch too much, I think. Yes, it was quick. I want to make sure I can get this round in with as little interference into anybody else's stream as possible. So, and as much as I wanted to kind of reset, I'm also right now I am more in like play mode. You know, like it's not like starting fresh again entirely. Thanks, Ben. Yep. Gonna need some drops for sure. Good luck to you. I also decided to make a drink. Usually, you know, 1 or 2 drinks puts me in some good play. So, I'm going with it, even if it's just mental. Hopefully having a drink, just kind of, thanks, quads.com. KWads, I'm not sure who that is, but thank you. Yeah, that happens, ATM. Generally, rule of thumb is, you know, tour 5, 6, 7 is where you're going to start using some quasars, navigators, marlins, you know, kind of just depending on the hole, which ball you want there. When you get to 8, you're going to start using katanas and titans a little more. 9, you'll start using kingmakers occasionally, and once you get to 10, then they really, you know, you use the best ball because the, you know, the amount it costs per game. Okay, let's see. I want to come maybe right there. Yeah, 6, I wouldn't feel bad using some Quasar, some Navigators if you need to. I wouldn't use more than that unless you have to. Like for example, if it is a long hole, like that one where you got to shoot over the rough, to have a shot at getting to the green in 2, it's par 5. That's a hole where I suggest pulling out the Titan if it's going to make the difference between you getting there or not. You know, there are times you still will want to pull one out in Tour 6 just because there's some really long holes. But outside of that, try to stick with the 60 gem balls or even a Marlin if you can. If you can do it, if you know the hole well enough and you don't need a bunch of spin or a bunch of power, Marlin is fine for certain holes. Oh, I forgot to switch the damn club. All right, still played a good shot with it. Definitely want to bring the sniper there, though. Absolutely for sure. Yeah, Knuckles, not bad at all. And it does depend a little on your clubs, too. You know, if you're moving up quickly and your clubs are underpowered, you'll want to use balls a little more. If you're moving up at a nice slow pace and your clubs are up there, then you can get away with using a basic ball or Marlin for a lot of tours. Well, that was a crisis averted. I do not like bringing the Guardian in on that shot. Whew, that's a tough bracket. Haven't missed much, Alan. On pace right now. It's just steady. No drops yet, but no mistakes. No bad ones. I did just bring a Guardian on a hole I prefer the sniper. But outside of that, no mistakes. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. There's going to be a lot of ties. So tiebreakers were big here. Luckily, I got the minus 24 on my opening, so that's a solid tiebreaker at least. Last I checked, I need the 25 for first place. It's him. Don, welcome in. But like I said, I'm not worried. I'm not worrying too much about what my opponents are doing. I just want to have the best round I can right now. If I do that, I should be in good place. Perfect with a drop or two, and I'm happy. Very happy. Regardless of where I end up. John, didn't see you come in. Thank you. Welcome. Talking about Spencer, Tim? Well executed slice there. Well executed indeed. So I like going about 3 because I don't want to overdo it. I like being long iron distance. Stop. Whew, man, that was a little scary. You know, full curl, full right spin. Perfect shot. I can't believe that was as close as it was to being in a bad area. I'm definitely happy I didn't go with 4 topspin because 4 topspin would have put me in the rough for sure. Whiskey and Dr. Pepper. Close to max, so that's good. And because there's a little water change, we could probably just play max and be in good shape. Which is about 4.5 rings. Get in the hole, ball. I need you in the hole. Oh, man. Well, today is my 1 day off, Knuckles. I've worked 2 back-to-back 6-day weeks, so I'm doing what I want to do today. That's how it's been for me all tournament, Tim. Close, close, close. So just a touch under 4.5 rings if I end up with that same distance on that shot. Absolutely, Tim. I need, like I said, perfect and 2 drops. I'd be happy. If I can pull a minus 26, I'd be happy. Even if that gets me 4th place and doesn't get me a banner, I'd still be happy with it. Yeah, we need to hit puberty. All right. We are 6 through 4. Birdie, birdie, eagle, eagle. Pretty close on both of those for the Albatross. I think I might have had a better chance at it with my sniper on hole 3. I brought my Guardian on accident. The hole 4 was darn close. I mean, just a smidgen off. I wish, Fun and James. I wish. All right, we're going to be close to min. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that's going to be a fun putt. I kind of thought it did. Great didn't help either. I might have still snugged the rough had I hit perfect, but can't do anything about it now. It happened. Getting this hole. Whew, good save. Putt save. Yeah, whenever you can save a, they call you putt. Whenever you can save an overpowered putt, especially on a hill, it's a good one. Yeah, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Tim, I miss a lot of the long putts that don't overpower for whatever reason. Like if it's just short of overpower distance, I hit great on those like it's my job. So to hit a perfect on that one, I am happy with it. That was a terrible drive. That could have been so bad. So I'm happy with that save there. Yep, nerves is it. Imagine the extra nerves doing it live in front of 26 people too. My channel, I do what I want. I needed it to calm the nerves down after that putt, to be very honest with you. I know you guys can't see it, but my hands are a little shaky now. Good shot there. Glad I remembered. Exactly, John. I mean, it's almost 3 o'clock here. It's plenty late enough to have a drink, especially on my day off. My girlfriend's out doing things with her mom and her kid, so I know that problem, James. Not the signal frustration part, but the caffeine shaking. And I get that caffeine definitely does not help the sweaty thumbs problem either. But I'm a coffee drinker, and there's been times I'll put down a whole damn pot and play. Thank you, Santos. So uphill, we're going to play this, and we're at min, so we're going to play this like 4 rings. Hopefully we don't catch any funky glitches or anything like that. I just want to be safe. That's it. That's what I'm going for here. And that is safe. We're steady Eddie, Santos. We're on pace for a minus 24. Need to get some drops. This is the most important count for me to get them, so I really would like to here. Good play. I don't like taking that shot, but sometimes you have to. Especially tour play, if you bring like a level 8 or level 9 sniper, and you don't quite have the backspin. Oh man, I think one more viewer and we break a record. All right, this hole is one I would like to get a drop. I know it can be done. I've been sniffing at it. Thank you, Ben. And I'm actually going to do it right now so we don't have to waste time. I'm bringing the Bandera ball to this bad boy. I really, really, really need a drop. I only have 3 of these left, so I feel like it's worth a shot. Welcome back, Brian. Ah, yes. Little pups got to go out frequently, that's for sure. So that puts us closer to mid, which is a little nicer. Almost exactly 5 rings here. Go just a touch under, just because it's not quite mid. It was just short of that. Nope, that's short. Alan. He's short too. Nice, James. I love when the rain gets to when the rain cancels out having to do some yard work. Been a while since I've had to do any, being in an apartment now and all, but I'm familiar with the struggles of grass. Out here in Colorado, it's not bad. Grass doesn't grow very well. It does for like a couple weeks. Give me the same wind, because I got the Bandera ball. I'd like to see if it's doable. That's the same direction, isn't it? I believe it is. I'm going to take a shot at it. Normally I skip my shootouts, but since I'm at least going to see how it looks and how it lines up with the Bandera ball. I think I need the power 3 to make the adjustment for the wind, but maybe not with the extra wind cut down. So we'll see. All right, so I'm going to come more up here. Whew. All right, yeah, I'm going to try a Bandera ball on hole 2 again for sure. Wait, I changed the ball now. If you remember, it's better. Oh shit, I can't believe I just did that. I would never spend gems on kingmakers. Oops. Oops. I mean, I got plenty, but still. Oops. Whew. 20 acres. Damn. Yeah, no, it's a big rip, Ben. It's a big rip. But um, there's worse things to do with when it comes to mistakes in this game. So if that's going to eat up my mistake for today, I'm happy with it. I'd rather do that than make a bad drive or something. Really? Not sure it's worth it. Or not sure I care enough, I should say. If it was like pushing me down to like 400 gems left or something, I would do it, but I got enough. I'll take a look at that. YouTube must have changed something because I've been noticing that um, in a lot of people's streams. I know you were able to before, so I think there's something that changed in a YouTube update or something where they reset that setting or changed it because I had never changed it. It was always like that. But I'll look into it. So Thorhammer is 8.9, so we're just gonna come, we want it, like let's say the end of my ring is where I want it right now. We want to pull it back just a little bit. Should be good, I think. Eight 8.6, John. Well, I think I did my charts with power 2 balls to kind of average it out. So that's probably why it's 8.6 if it is 8.4 normally. Yep. Same numbers, Tim. Same numbers. All right, so there's our max. Let's try and do this quickly so I don't lose too much time here. I hate great shots. I hate them with a passion. It's probably going to be too hot anyways, but definitely took away any chance of it falling with the great. John. Yep. And that little bit can make a difference. I mean, especially if you're threading a needle on where you want to land. It definitely can make a difference. I mean, really, it can make a difference anytime there's any kind of bumping in the fairway. Because one bump can send your ball in a very different direction that might only be 0.3 rings away from where you're aiming. All right, the dreaded hole 9, the inconsistent ass shot that I can't seem to get down perfectly. Every time I think I got it down, all of a sudden it doesn't make it anymore. Oh, I know. I know, John. All right, Senior 9. Senior 9. All right, we're up there. Thanks, guys. Definitely one you feel a little better every time you hit it. Just gives you a better chance to get to the green. It's still not easy. This is a very difficult approach shot, but better chance by all means than almost anywhere else I could be. I want to go a little more since I'm going to curl it. Not much, but I want to direct it towards the cup. I mean, I'll take that all weekend. You know, I would love the albatross here, but an easy eagle is really all you want to get here. It's a tough hole. Come on, guy. I mean, that's not true, but your chance at alba outside of that are very slim. I mean, I've seen people get the albatross with the wood from the first fairway. It's doable. It just takes a damn good shot and then a lot of luck too. Like it's hard. It's not likely. All right, got our minus 12 for the front. 13 or 14 for the back would make me a happy camper. Right, yeah. Well, I think you could get there with the long iron shot. But this Berserker makes it really hard, though, because you only have the side spin 2. I feel like you really need side spin 3 to have a solid shot at it based off of purely skill, kind of eliminating luck as much as you can. It's just a tough hole. Eagle is very good there. Whew, I am glad that's not the win for the actual hole. That's ugly. Almost, James. I don't think that's going to win anything in expert, but I would not be upset with the 24. Not at all. Come on, I need this. I need this ace. Make this Bandera ball worth it. After this hole, I'm actually going to take a quick break, refill my drink, use the restroom, and then I'll be back. Not leaving the stream or anything, just 2 minutes. I'm a freaking idiot, but that's okay. At least it's not like you have to use that ball. I just am ready for that hole, I suppose. But I would have also really liked to bring the quarterback here instead. Good shot, though. That's where I like to be. Ooh, but I have the sniper. Luckily, it's max, so I still have a respectable amount of backspin. That could have been bad. Not that you can't, especially because of where I play, that opens up playing the bowl more if you don't have backspin. But the better way at getting in the hole is definitely playing that slope. Hey, Daniel, thank you. Steady right now. A minus 12 through 9. Not going bad. So we'll play, about 2 rings away. I'm going to come in there. And we're going to play closer to 10 rings for the ball push. Not a bad shot. You know, it's tough to get that because it's a combination of having enough backspin and getting high enough up that arc. You know, one isn't enough. You need both. And because of the spot, you know, I was a little shorter than what I'd really like to be, a little tiny bit. But this is the tournament of no drops, so like I said, happy with perfect if I can get there. As soon as I forfeit, I'm gonna take my quick run. Be right back. All right. Apologize. I see we lost a few viewers in the process. Damn bladder. All right. Now this time, now we're going for that hole. Absolutely, Boomer. There's been tough rounds. I had one today that was tough. Luckily, I recovered a lot of it, but if I were going solely off like first shots, it was awful. You know, it happens. Sometimes you're just not on. You can't quit. If you're really that discouraged, I would say, you know, take a break from one tournament or something. But yeah, especially, you know, in the beginning of expert and all before that, their tournaments pissed me off quite a bit. But that was my fault at that time, just not understanding the game well enough. Makes a big difference when you understand a lot of the fine details. Weird little lag glitch. My screen's a little behind. It's probably going to do a super crazy fast forward at some point here. All right, so there's a max. So like I said, just past 3 and a touch. Come on, be nice to me. Ah, little too long. Three and a half. I think 3.5 is the magic number. Anybody that hasn't played this hole yet, an expert, probably pro too, because it's opposite direction, but about the same amount of headwind close. So I think 3.5 is about the number you want. Slight tweaking depending where you aim. But 4 has been too much backspin. I kept ending short. All right, hole. We actually got the sniper this time. Good. I don't know how I ended up with the Guardian last time, honestly, because I would have put in. I'm gonna have to rewatch. Maybe I just subconsciously like went back, changed my clubs after hole 2, but I would have played hole 2 with the sniper. So I don't know how hole 3 I ended up with the Guardian, but I did. Oh, did my music just stop? Yes. All right. We need a drop. We need a drop. It is about, ooh, Stevie Ray, come on. Stevie Ray needs to bring me a drop. Sometimes you need some screaming blues in your life. This is one of those holes I highly recommend Kingmaker over Titan because we have headwind on the drive. And, reducing the wind is going to only help you on that second shot, too. So if you have it, I suggest it. At least an expert. Pro, you could get away with the Titan, for sure. The wind's not as bad. Rookie, you could probably get away with a katana here if you have decent enough wood club. So I feel like 3. It's going to be just about 4. Just about. Oh, I hate greats. I think it should be okay still. A little shorter than I'd like, that's for sure. I'd like to hit that 360 at least. Let's see where he is. Can he can almost reach from there. And I've got a couple more yards on it. We'll see. It's going to be close. It might not be worth it with the headwind again. Might be better to play the safe route and just go for the eagle. I love the albatross, but sometimes it's just not smart. See, there's RJ already. That's why I got it. I started earlier and opted not to take a very long break. I knew that was a very real possibility. Yeah, so unfortunately we need to be like there. Let's see. See how much overpower this takes. It's a lot of overpower. That's a great shot in the water. We're not doing it. Whew. Not bad, considering I almost lost time there. Perfect might have got there. I think I hit that measurement pretty good. But I never swing left to right, and that's part of the reason I hit great more often for whatever reason. But I didn't have a choice. There were either swing now or run out of time, and clearly that was the better choice because then I'd have to sink that same shot for eagle, and this putt is much easier. So wasn't in the cards to get it there. Next hole is the big one, the real albatross chance. Sorry, Ben. Man, I even have the Hornet in. That's how little you use the short iron here. It's my Hornet has been in the whole time, and I didn't even realize. Oh, so I'm gonna go Apocalypse for the extra curl. I've been liking Thor for the most part, but that last shot on this one scared me. That was perfect, and it went to the side. I could aim intentionally great early, but Bubba first. What you got, Bubba? I wish the Royal Ball was flip-flopped Power 3 Wind 4. Or I just wish I had that ball, either way. It happens, Alan, especially tournament time. Is what it is. You know, anybody that plays expert's going to come and watch this later either way if they're not in now. So I'll get my views, you know, at least what the views I expect at this point. So I'm not too worried. I realize RJ, a lot of people are loyal followers of his, and that's totally fine. There we go. Much better. No worry on that one. Whew. Threading the needle. Just at Thorn. Now I feel like, even though the ball guide shows it's enough, it's not enough to pull it out, though. We'll see. Ooh, and it's gonna. Ooh, that's tricky. It's gonna mess with his measurement. He needed to overpower it, and he's not. Luckily, he stayed up there. Nice. We're close to max. So we're gonna go with close to max measurement. Do me some justice. I need it. Nope. Just won't work with me there. It just won't. I can't believe I haven't gotten a single drop this tournament. Not one. It's just mind blowing. For as many close shots as I've had. Middle. All right. A hole I'm not super expecting. To get a drop. Whew, 8.4. I like lining it up, you know, like especially because last time I hit a great and Oof. Yeah, that doesn't play at full, Tim. I didn't think it played quite at full, but probably, min plays at mid. At least it came safe out of the rough. I'd like if he hits this, honestly. So I don't have an easy shot at birdie here. It's not where I'd like to be. So I'm hoping it'd be nice. I could use the free birdie. Probably not with a great. He might have. Had he hit perfect, he might have. All right, so we are at min. Saved it. Twice I had to save this stupid birdie. But at least I did it. Tough winds. That direction of wind is very tough on this one. Yeah, ATM, I haven't had a single drop today. It's been perfect. So on your end. Oh, boomer. That was awfully generous of you. Thank you, Knuckles. Main thing is you got to try not to do that, Brian. I know how it feels starting a tournament rough, though. It's not confidence building by any means. Yeah, just remember if it's a par five, wait until um, they've taken their second shot at least so that you don't steal their albatross. That's the big thing because I hate when people take away my albatross chance. Even if it's slim, I want my chance at it. Oh, crap. It's not going to stay up there either. Son of a gun. Oh, I hate that hole. It's just such a hard hole to get the measurements right, because I wasn't at max distance. I was close to min, but it's uphill. It's tricky. Especially because, I mean, you're aiming for a very specific spot to get a friendly bounce there. It's not like you can just kind of go anywhere. Ah, son of a. And that was one of those times. Um, Same reason, because I've been messing up that measurement real bad with the rough bump and not having a shot at it. So the Guardian, at least you're giving. I was actually aiming for the fringe. I wasn't aiming for the fairway. If I would have hit the fringe, it would have been safe up there. I just over adjusted. Oh, now my drop is wasted if I do find one. I've been finding, I've been doing shots that like I did go for a rough bump earlier and I measured like 3 rings for a 5.5 or 6 or something like that, like half of what it called for, and it still went short. Like it's just not being consistent with me. So I gave up on it. And at this point, I kind of wish I hadn't because that was no better. And now I have 3 holes to make 2 drops at least, really. And that sucks because these are some hard holes to do it on. You would think, no breakfast, you would think, but I can promise you it's not. Like there's something there um, that makes the shot different to adjust, probably depending on angle or something like that. Like if you play it way left, I feel like it wouldn't be very bad. The wind would be more in your favor. But if you don't get left enough, then the wind is kind of going a little off with the rough. I don't go from the right either, ATM. That was the way I started on this hole. But then as soon as I started going left, I've hit a few hole-in-ones on it. Could really use one right now. Oh, not even close. Just not my tournament. It just hasn't been nice to me the whole time through. No drops anywhere. Yeah, I couldn't buy any freaking hat trick balls because I didn't realize the deal ended before all the other deals. And I was gonna buy them today, and they weren't there, so I didn't get any for this count. That really pisses me off that the $5 deal goes away before the rest. Tim, if you were me right now, what would you do? Would you go for the big risk on hole 8 and go for the full topspin, full power curl, trying to get to the second fairway? Or would you try and play safe, take your birdie, and hope for your eagle, maybe get lucky and get the albatross range on hole 9? Because I would like to finish top 10. I'm on pace for a 23. Take a look at the leaders, maybe. Oh yeah, Jesus. We gotta risk it because 23 isn't even top 10 now. So we gotta risk it. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Is Thor's topspin enough to make that jump? Then yeah, okay. So not like over curl or slice or anything, just a full curl. Full top, full right. Oh shit, I want to make sure. We don't want the Hornet if we do end up in a short iron shot. And want the Endbringer if I somehow manage wedge. I mean, there's a high chance this ends up in the water or something. Because I'm going to be full overpowering it, so. Okay, left of the ball, touching full. Well, with my Thor, I don't have full curl anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue. I have never attempted this shot. It is the first time, so it's blind on the adjustment here. We will see how this pans out, 'cause I could really use a little luck, but this hasn't been a very lucky day for me. Got perfect if my measurement was good. That's rather unlucky if you ask me. It's like I was saying, it's just not my tournament. It is still a nice shot, but to sink that is really, really hard with no green in front of you. I have been really butchering this rough bump. Let's just see. So it's going to be 2.5-ish rings, I think. Come on, get in this hole, please. Screw this game. Just like, not even, it was off completely by the direction, and that's what pisses me off. I mean, it should have been short or long, if anything, because it was basically straight tailwind. And I hit fairway, which is what I was aiming for, so that's kind of crap. I mean, at least it didn't hurt me. I still came away with the birdie, but I really needed it, like more than ever, you know? Like now I need the albatross. Just to hit a 24, which isn't even going to put me in top 3, so kind of sucks. Might not even be top 10 depending on tiebreakers and stuff. And that's with the albatross. Rough tourney. It's not kind to me at all. They did not want me to have a banner here. Hey, Kevin. It really was pretty unlucky. I've played solid golf the whole time, really. I hate relegating on purpose because the problem is, you know, when it comes to tour play, I can't play, or I have to play really low tours and be kind of not fair to a lot of other people. That looks better. Oh, what unlucky. I mean, definitely reachable from there. That was a good place to mess it up and go into the rough. That's what I feel too. And yeah, like when I got expert or when I was in Expert 3 and I got like 4th place, the chest wasn't as loaded as I would like because I'm used to Masters chests. So that's a big thing too. I hit my slice a little early on that one. That's why I ended up in the rough up there. Kind of curious. No, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Oh, man, I'll be lucky to hit a top 15. Just really sad. A 23 is not a bad score by any means, but tough bracket because I bet you not even half the people are done and I'm already pushed that low down. Yeah, exactly, Tim. I want that first, and it's going to be hard with the master bracket, but it will come. You know, it'll be my week one week. And once my clubs get up a little higher, it'll be a little easier chance, you know? That one hole, hole 6, screwed me. I screwed myself on it. It didn't screw me. I over-adjusted, and that was my mistake, but unfortunate, because otherwise it was a solid round. I would have been content with the minus 24, even though it would have placed not great. But 23 is a little bit of a letdown for me. Let's see if we can win some coins here at least. So I'm going to go eyeball this. I know my spot roughly by that tree, so hopefully just kind of get there. If this aces, I'm going to be mad. Not even close. I way underpowered that, or way underadjusted for that win. Appreciate all you guys showing up. Not our tourney. Wasn't bad. I should still, you know, I would imagine top 20-ish still. It should be up there. It's not great, but it was decent. You know, we could have played a lot worse, that's for sure. Really only one true mistake. Got a little unlucky on a couple holes that could have gone differently. But that's going to happen from time to time. Thank you, ATM. You know, realistically, I feel like in Masters Division, if I can place in the top 25, that's still quite an accomplishment because a lot of people, like I guarantee you, if you look at this guy's, you know, that's impressive to have 3 top 10 gold expert finishes with 3,000 games. That's impressive. So he earned it for sure. But I mean, a large majority of people, large majority of people I play are going to be up there. Yeah, see, that's more what I expect to see. I got Scruffy in my bracket. you know, tough. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I got people like Spencer in my bracket, and even he's got people with 3,000 games, 1,000 games in front of him. So just goes to show you, it doesn't. Oh, great players can mess things up and get outshined. It happens. This is a tough, tough, tough bracket I'm gonna have probably almost every time in Masters Division, and I expected that, and I was ready for it, and I was expecting it to take me a good solid effort to get a first place here, and I didn't get that. Yeah, no breakfast. I had a similar guy. I had a guy that had a gold and a silver in Masters in my opening round. So I mean, you never know who's in your bracket, especially when you're playing above your tourney level. And Masters as high as it gets, unless they should come up with another level. That would be cool. That way, a lot of those Master players will be more willing to play Master because there's another higher level. Because I think a lot of the reason those Masters don't like playing Masters tournaments is they're playing the best players in the world, and it's hard for them to compete with that. So they drop down and play people that are good at the game. There's no shame really dropping back down to expert for most people. If you got max clubs, you shouldn't be an expert. But outside of that, really, it's almost any skill level you can see him here. So, yeah, that's true, Tim. And it's rare in expert too. They do exist, but it's pretty rare. All right, thanks again, guys. I really appreciate y'all being here. Hit that thumbs up on your way out if you haven't. Look forward to seeing all you guys in streams throughout the rest of the day. If I can find time today to squeeze in my second account, I will, but we'll see. If not, I'll record it and I'll post it so you guys could check it out if you'd like to anyways. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see y'all next time.